Hey everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting, a game you probably haven't seen for a couple of months. That is, unless you watch any of the other Zoocrafters. But as usual, I have just had no time to record any of the Zoocrafting episodes. I completely missed out the month of May. That just didn't happen. And I was very close to missing out June as well. But I am here, I am back in Zoocrafting, and hopefully we can get a couple of episodes out ready for the big old zoo tour that will happen on the 100th episode. So we're going to get straight into things, and as I said, it has been a while since I've been on here. I completely forget how to use all the keyboard controls, so hopefully this one switches me back. It does indeed. Now I'm going to point out something that is quite different, and it's staring you right in the face. So Marlborough has decided that Marlborough is now going to be a German Shepherd, and if that's what Marlborough wants, that's what Marlborough is going to get. So we are now welcoming, well, not really welcoming, but Marlborough is now a German Shepherd, and that is just a fact that we are going to accept from now on. So we've got Chalfont and Marlborough, two adorable little doggos that we are going to take on over to the doggy bakery, because I think that's what we were doing in the last episode. So we're going to pick these two up and we're going to take them on over there. We are going to go via the sort of new like food prep room area, because I have decorated that since the last episode. I want to show that off a bit. I also want to chop down a couple of these fir trees that I planted just to get some wood, and if we see any more animals that have climbed inside of this wolf exhibit, we need to get rid of them, because yeah, we don't want animals wandering through here. That would not be good when we go ahead and place the wolves in. And I have come up with a solution on where we're going to get the wolves from. So for those of you that remember when we added in the tapirs, we went over to the disco sheep over in the research center, and we asked for them to scour the other zoos in the world to see if there were any zoos that were offering tapirs up for adoption. And I thought it'd be a cool little idea, cool little like roleplay idea, if we go ahead, we go visit the disco sheep and we ask if there are any Eurasian wolves that need adopting. So we're going to go over there. We've got like a fair bit to do today, but hopefully we can get it all done. So yeah, I've got my two little doggos here, and we're going to just wander up here over to wherever I've built this entrance, because it was a while ago. So this is the window that we built that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I'm also missing two bits of stone from up there, and I don't know if I've got much on me. Oh, I do. That's awesome. I can just fix that right now quite quickly. So I'm just going to fill in this gap. There we are, so we can get rid of any breezes that happen. And if I can remember where I've hidden this, oh, I was going to say camouflage door, but it's not very camouflaged now because it's open. But we're going to go through it, and come on doggos, you can do it, you can do it, you can walk through that door. Come on. Do you not like the door? Is it because it's, come on, I'll try to push you through. There you are, Marlborough's through. Chalfont, come on. Chalfont, it's this way. Okay, I don't think that's happening. Actually, there's no wolves in there, so we're going to keep those doors open. But this was the food prep room that I was working on in the last episode. I don't think I put any furniture in, like on camera, but I did go ahead and line all the walls with the stuff that you would see in that sort of food prep room. And Marlborough, what is going on? Please, is this what's going to happen? Now that you've become a German Shepherd, you're just going to become more troublesome than before. I hope not, but that shouldn't make much of a difference. Okay, so yeah, we've got shelves, we've got some crates that we can store things in, we've got a bag of, I think that's grain or flour, I'm not sure why that's here, but we could come up with something useful for it. We've got a chest over there, we've got a crafting station. Oh, that's cool, I didn't realise you could access the chest via the crafting station. That's a cool little feature. If we go up here, we've got this little upstairs room that's got some furnaces, another chest, it's got a little table for you to sit down at, another chest there. I think this is perhaps a bit like a little break room. So downstairs you'd prep the food for the wolves. Up here is maybe where the staff would come and eat their lunch or whatnot. I don't know. There is a little trapdoor here just so that I can separate the two rooms, and if we go up on here to the roof, we sort of end up on this like terrace upper level stuff. Chalfont, please be careful. I think I told you last time to stop playing around on the roofs. That is incredibly dangerous. But there's a nice little apple tree up here that you can come and harvest, and as I have said before, this area is not going to be for public use. This is only going to be for like zookeeper access or my access, so we don't need to put many handrails up here, but it would be quite dangerous if you did fall into this exhibit because it is the wolf exhibit. But I'm pretty confident that that's not going to happen, because I mean, why would you go up on the roof anyway? We'll go down here now and we will head on over to the doggy bakery. I did sort of like do a little competition of, hang on, I can't multitask, give me a second. Where's my axe gone? Where is my axe? There. Yeah, so a couple of episodes ago I announced a little competition of if you wanted to win a chance to become the like chef person in the doggy bakery, and quite a few of you entered, and I have picked my favorite entry and added them in, and I'm not going to do any spoilers just yet. You're going to have to wait and see who it is, but we'll head on over there in just a moment. I am just going to pick up these saplings because I don't want these growing. We've got a nice little path here. We've got a little, it's not a little, I keep saying everything is little. They're not little. I have a big chocobo here. I think it's even bigger than me. Yeah, so it can't be little. Just need to chop down these trees though, because we've got a nice path and I want it to be quite clear. I think I just placed these trees here because I wanted to get some spruce wood, but as I said, that was like almost 2 months ago, so I can't remember what I needed it for. But we'll pick it all up anyway. I'm sure it will come in useful for something. And that too. Okay. Marlborough, how did you get back inside that exhibit? Honestly, you two are such rascals. I am quite glad that they didn't run away during the 2 months that I have been away. I don't know if any of you played the game Nintendogs on the DS, because you'd leave that for 2 months and your dogs would run away, and I'm so glad that we don't have that feature on the server, because honestly these dogs would hate me. I think they already do hate me. Okay, so we are going to go the long way so that we can take Chalfont and Marlborough for a bit of a walk, because they haven't stretched their legs for quite a while, as I could have taken the teleporter. But yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna take the scenic route. We're gonna go via the Amazon zone. Is this what this place was called? South American, I think it was. Honestly, I can't remember, but that's what we're gonna go with at the moment. We're gonna go via the tapir. Should we go left and go via the African zone, or should we go right and go via the Australian zone? There's not really much in the Australian zone, but I guess I could talk you through some of the plans that I've got in that area. That would be quite nice. And we still have tons of these deer just sort of wandering around the zoo that I really need to find a home for. Okay, so we're going to go via the ocelots, via the bat caves. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about the bat caves. I need to create a devincing sign for that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that next. That would be a nice project to work on. I'm going to go via the jaguar. I'm going to close this door here because that should not be open. Via zookeeper Katumaka. And over here into the Australian zone. So currently we have 3 exhibits in the Australian zone. We have the blue-winged kookaburra over here, who should still be on the nest. It is indeed. We have our wonderful southern cassowary over here. I think there's 2. There are indeed. There's 2 in there. And we have the Tasmanian devils, which are over there in the distance somewhere. We don't currently have any zookeepers in the Australian zone, but I'm sure that will change when we expand upon everything over here. So I'm not sure how many Australian animals we actually currently have, as in like mobs on the server that we can create exhibits for, but I would like to try and come up with some ideas. So I definitely want to do like a reptile house that has been suggested in the past, and seeing as Australia has some very like venomous like snakes and insects and spiders and stuff, it would be pretty cool to do sort of a like a poison house, as it were, like a toxin house or something, where we sort of showcase Australia's like most venomous creatures, and we could create like a poison garden as well. I know there's a public garden somewhere in the UK that grows poisonous plants, so I thought we could do something like that, and I could also teach you a bit about plants as well. So that's an idea that I've got that I'd like to do around here. I'm not sure when, but it's definitely up there on my to-do list. Marbury, you like blend in with this grass. I didn't realise. I thought you were brown, but it looks like you're a bit green. That's quite funny. So yeah, we've got our Tasmanian devils over here, which really like to escape, but I'd like to think that this exhibit is quite secure now and they can't get out, but we'll see. We haven't had any problems in quite a while. But yeah, we're going to go over this way. We're going to go over this bridge back into the actual main part of the zoo by our baobab tree and into the staff only area of the zoo. And I think you've noticed I really like leaving these doors open, which is quite a bad idea because I don't want any old people wandering into the zoo. Okay. So for those of you that are new to my zoo, this is the staff area. This is where all our like important buildings are that we don't want the public to have access to. So over there we have our research center, which is where the disco sheep actually live, which is where we will be heading in just a moment. Then over here we have the staff lounge, and we can see, I'm not sure who that is up there. I'm not sure, but we have one of our zookeepers up there, and this is where all the staff lounge go. Well, this is where all the staff go on their break. And since the old zoo got destroyed, this is where the staff currently just chill out. So if we head in here, we've got Evan. Oh, Evan's all on his own down here. That's quite sad. Might have to sort that out. And we've got a couple of others out here as well. We've got Audrey and Jay. And Jay was actually in charge of the pedalo rental back at the old zoo. So I'm going to try and move him over back to the Swan Lake, seeing as we've got the Swan Lake Cafe back up and running now. But this is where the staff come and just hang out. Then we've got the nursery and rescue center over here, which is where some of the injured animals go if they're ill or if they're hurt, or even where some of the pregnant animals go to look after their babies and stuff. And I have just walked into a Da Vinci sculpture. These should not be here. These are just sort of temporary locations for things, and I just forget to move them back. And this is the sort of newest addition to the staff area. This is the doggy bakery. I also need to create a sign for this. And we're going to head inside and we're going to meet our brand new recruit. Should I try that again? So let's go inside and meet our brand new recruit. So here we are. We have shopkeeper Rachel, who is in charge of the doggy bakery. Excuse me, Rachel. Please turn around. I'm here. Hello. Okay. I really need to get like a bell or something so I can like ding the bell to get her attention. And Rachel left a comment in one of the past videos saying, I make treats for my dog Bishop all the time, so I'd love to be a shopkeeper in the doggy bakery. If chosen, could I have long blonde hair and blue eyes, and if possible, could Bishop come too? He could be the taste tester for the new recipes. He's a solid black lab, but if not, that's perfectly okay. I love watching your builds, Pavo. And I really like that. I really like the fact that she wanted her dog to come along because, well, yeah, this is the doggy bakery. We love dogs here, so, I mean, why not? So we have Rachel over here, who I've tried to give blonde hair and blue eyes. Rachel, if you're watching this, please let me know if you'd like me to change your skin up, because, I don't know, you may just not like it. I know that I could have done a better job on fixing the hair. It was just a random skin that I found online. But if it doesn't do you justice, please let me know and I'll alter it up a bit. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize that the eyebrows were like 3D. I might have to change that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we have Bishop here as well, and if Bishop could just like get out the wall. Yeah, so we have Bishop, who is the black Labrador, and if you right click him, he'll do various things like wag his tail or pant, and he also woofs as well. He's got like the sound effects of the dogs. So he'll wander around and everything. I have also decorated this place up a bit more, as I think you can tell. So we've got a little doggy bed over here for Bishop to come and sleep in. We've got some water bowls here. Now these water bowls are actually bowls of hot water from the apple milk tea mod, but when placed down they actually do look like dog bowls. The only problem is you can push them around, which is like what my dogs just did there, but they do look really cool, so I like those. I'm going to keep them. I have added in a couple of crates and sacks of flour around because, well, yeah, this is the bakery and you're going to need a lot of flour in the bakery. Someone also suggested that I turn this upstairs area into a little bedroom for Rachel to come and sleep in, and Bishop, her dog. So we've got another doggy bed over here, and we've got a nice orange double bed over here. We've also got a wardrobe. I didn't actually realize that you could open that, but that is pretty cool. And I have removed this double door that was here just to make this area flow a bit nicer, a bit nicely. I can't speak English. Okay. But it's turned out pretty cool. And if we go around this area here, there's a little sign that says, please take one. And we can go ahead. Oops, I swear I just ate that. I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh. So what you've got to do, you've got to shift right click on this plate, else you end up eating the dog food, which I do not recommend because dog food is safe for human consumption, but I wouldn't advise doing it. So here you are, Chalfont. Here, let me give you this. No, stop. I've got you. Stop. Hold on. Oh my gosh, they obviously don't want the food. Okay. So I'm gonna give them, I know she said please take one, but Rachel is saying we are currently low on stock, but please help yourself to a small treat. So currently there's no stock available, which we're gonna have to sort out, but I'm just gonna take another two. I'm so sorry. I guess I did build this place, so please forgive me. Please forgive me. But I want to feed up my doggies, so there you are. Oh, take it. Take it. Awesome. Awesome. And then Chalfont, here you are. You can have the other one as well. There we go. Okay, so you're all fed up. I mean, not to the maximum, but that'll be fine. So yeah, what we're going to do now is close this door. We will be back. I promise you. I will reimburse you for the costs of those goodies. What we're going to do now is we're going to head inside the Research and Rescue Center because we want to ask the disco sheep for some Eurasian wolves to place in our wolf exhibit. So I have not been here in quite a while. So the disco sheep may also be new for a couple of you as well. The disco sheep were the sheep in charge of the zoo at my old zoo. And when we moved, unfortunately, we lost all of the sheep, but we managed to bring them back. And that's why they were all here. So we have Strawberry, the park manager, over there. We have Grape, who is the receptionist. So we're just going to walk past Grape. In here, we have Banana, who is the lead scientist. We have Blueberry, who is the researcher. Downstairs, we have the only male sheep, Pumpkin, who is the analyst in charge of analysing all the fossils and things. And oh my gosh, what has happened to this? That's what happens when you update the exotic birds models and you forget about the signs. I'm gonna have to sort that out. Pretend that didn't happen. And then up here we have like the sheep in charge of park finances. So we've got Roxy, who's in charge of park planning. We have Apple, who is in charge of park finance, who deals with all the money and stuff. And we've got Mint, who is the park coordinator, who deals with things going on between the other zoos around the world. So Mint is the person that we want to talk to. So we'll talk to Mint. Hello, Avocado. If you need something you're ordering in, just write it down in my book. And I'm not going to do those sheep impressions because I know how much all of you laughed at me last time I did that. But you can just imagine it. So we're going to write down in this book the animals that we'd like to have are Eurasian wolves. I'm not sure how many wolves we could fit in that exhibit. I'm just going to say in general we want a pack. I don't know how many are in a pack, but we'll just say about 10. Do you reckon that will do? Oops, I can't fit that all in. We're just going to say 10. We're going to say 10 wolves. Do you reckon that's enough? I hope so. So yeah, we need to order apples, carrots and wheat, and these are the foods that the disco sheep eat. So I'm pretty sure Mint just wrote that in because, well, they'd like snacking. Yeah, the animals that we want are the Eurasian wolves. 10. Awesome. So there is that. Those are our 2 things that we wanted to do today, and we've got them done. There is a third thing that I would like to do. So as you are just aware, we visited the doggy bakery, and unfortunately they are low on stock. Seri at her place also has a doggy bakery, so I thought it would be nice if we went over to Seri's place, we just had a quick visit, and we wrote a message asking whether her doggy bakery would perhaps like to become a franchise with our doggy bakery, and they could share recipes and goods and all sorts. So that's a possibility. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my house. I'm going to grab a book and a quill. I'm just going to write her a quick message and send it over to her. So yeah, that's the last thing we're going to do today. So if my doggies would like to come with me, if they'll like to teleport. So we've got Chalfont. I have no idea where Marlborough's gone. Marlborough does have a tendency to get stuck in chairs and things, so I would not be surprised if he's decided to join the disco sheep. Come on Marlborough, what are you doing? I think Marlborough is stuck in a chair. So just give me a moment. I'm going to pop Chalfont into a safari net. I'm also going to pop Marlborough into a safari net as well. Awesome. Because I don't know why. I think it's because when the dogs cloned, I can't remember which dog I had first. I think it was Chalfont, and then Marlborough cloned off Chalfont. So there's like a slight difference between the two. For some reason Marlborough likes getting stuck on chairs, but Chalfont doesn't. It's super weird. I don't know why it happens. I guess it's just like a glitch in the mod. But yeah, not exactly sure. But anyway, it's a problem that can easily be fixed by me like just picking them up. Okay, and I've still not got to the source of the lag problem at my house. It is really confusing. As you wander into my house, like the frame rate drops, but I don't think it's to do with all the PFAL, because we had that problem before the PFAL were here. But yes, let's head down here, and I am looking for some books and quills. So let me just empty out my inventory into this sorter really quick. I've got a load of stuff that I use to create the different buildings, all that stuff, that can all go in there. We'll turn that on. Okay, and I'll grab an ink sac, and I will grab a feather, and I will grab some leather. And then we need some paper, which is sugarcane. So you get 3 bits of that. And let's craft a book. Awesome. So I'm just going to pause the video really quick, and I'm going to write Seri a message. Okay, so this is what I have come up with. Hello Seri, I hope you're having a great summer. I just opened a doggy bakery myself in my zoo, and unfortunately we are running low on stock. I was wondering if it would be possible to perhaps exchange some recipes so some of your delicious treats can be sold in my zoo too. I hope this can be a successful business deal. I hope to hear back from you soon, Pavo and his dogs. So I'm going to send this over to Seri's place, and hopefully we can get some of her wonderful treats sold at my place, because well, my dogs can certainly agree that the treats there are divine. So I will send this off to Seri's place. I'll probably do it off camera though, because I am going to end the episode here. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next episode, where I think we'll probably be sorting out these noisy peafowl. Definitely going to be getting ready for the 100th episode tour though. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, I will see you all then. Goodbye. Bye.